Hey there. So this video is for air signs. That's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and this is just like a sporadic late night reading. So I guess timeless. Whenever you're seeing this, is meant for you. Um, it's crazy. We just had the biggest like sporadic thunderstorm, which I mean that's how they all are here in the desert. I live in Vegas, so but it was like crazy. It just came in with like a whole bunch of like lightning and thunder, and it woke me up. I had been sleeping, and so I just felt called to do a couple readings. I don't know if I'll get through all of them tonight, but I did water, and then I went to do this one, and I listened to music before any of the readings. As I'm doing like pre-shuffling, and so I already have these shuffled, but I'll still shuffle them on camera so you see. But the song that I got was Imagine Dragons, Thunder. And it's funny because this when I did the water signs, the song I got was Justin Bieber, Intentions, and in that song it talks about shower you with something, but shower you with my intention. But Imagine Dragons is like my favorite band in the world. And they were, and this is kind of like bittersweet because they were just in town and I was going to go, and I at last minute was not able to even buy tickets because like not because I mean I would have, but I had a little bit of a minor setback in life as things happen. And so I had to, I've bigger things than concert tickets that I have to tend to, including my children, and have to do the responsible thing. But the cool thing is in that time that I've been readjusting to what's happening in Mercury retrograde and all of this craziness, because that's the time that this is being recorded. I was able to launch my channel, like officially. I've been wanting to do this forever. I was building an office to do it, and I finally did it, and here we are. So that said, I was just like, of course I got this song. Of course I did. So a couple lines, even though the whole song means everything, just saying. You seriously go back and listen to it, and they're amazing. They're on tour right now, and all of their stuff is amazing. But kids were laughing in my classes while I was scheming for the masses. And who do you think you are, dreaming of being a big star? They say you're basic. They say you're easy. You're always riding in the back seat. Now I'm smiling from the stage while you were clapping from the nosebleeds. I love it. So, and then like, of course, the best part is just feel the thunder and lightning and the thunder and the drums, of course, the beat. So, on a night that it thunder and lightninged and woke me up and called me to do this reading, so let's get into it. Tonight I'm going to be using Seasons of the Witch Oracle, and then I also have the Santa Muerte tarot deck and oracle. It's a matching tarot deck and oracle set, and just gorgeous artwork. It's mostly artwork, so I'm probably going to have to refer to the book, at least on the oracle part, but it's just so pretty. So we're going to do a past, present, future, and bottom of the deck, and then I'll pull the two oracle cards. Yeah. It was a really nice storm, though. I mean, my garden needs rain, right? I have a nice little garden. Growing this I'm growing pumpkin. I'm growing a lot of things, but I planted a pumpkin plant, sprouted it from the seeds, and planted it on a full moon, like 2 full moons ago. I forget which one. and it's huge. It's the biggest plant in my garden. It's massive. I'm growing a really big eggplant that just got like hammered by the rain. I don't know. We'll see if it even bears anything. But got tomatoes and a watermelon that's doing really good. But yeah, that feels good. So, bottom of the deck is the Lovers. This is gonna be maybe about a relationship, about lovers. We'll see. It's really pretty artwork. I'm sorry the light is so bright. I have to like adjust it. Okay. Ouch. Wow. My heart chakra just went off. So interesting is I have a 5-time Libra stellium in my chart, and I think another air placement somewhere. But so in the past, 9 of Swords. And so that's ouch. That's it. Well, it's an air. That's an air sign. Air. Yeah, swords are air sign. It's about communication. And 9 of Swords is like, you see that around his head? It's like he can't say anything. It's painful. Don't know why it's painful. There's a closed book he's holding. But this is in the past, right? And that's like a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of demons, you know. And then in the present, it's the 5 of Wands. There's some fighting. But it's, you know, passionate fighting, because Wands are all about business, passion. It can be sexual passion, where there's like, you know, 5 people involved, up to 5 people involved, you know, or in business, communication, not so much in the air sense of way, but just like more like business and getting stuff done, and like 5 people, 5 ventures, stuff like that, keeping you busy. He's lighting a match, like, I don't know, lighting it, and the word fires, I was going to say lighting it on fire, and the word fire is actually right on there. I don't know if you can see it. But, what it feels like to me is like something's like being lit on fire, and when something's lit on fire, it all goes away, right? But then in the future, it's the 9 of Cups. And that's wish fulfillment. And then when you have the Lovers underneath, oh wow. Wow. So underneath is Justice. That's the Libra card. Underneath that is Page of Swords, another air sign. And then underneath that is the Santa Muerte, which is... oh, jeez. Which is, I don't know the actual definition, but I mean, like, that's the name of the deck. It's on the deck. I believe it, she's like the, I don't want to say, it's not the Empress. I'll have to double check, but anyway, this is the main one that we're paying attention to, is the Lovers. Because that's what this is about, and it's about wish fulfillment in the end. And what I think is, you know, and it's kind of interesting because with this song, you know, it's about, you know, loving something. It could be your career. so passionately. But, you know, lighting something on fire and letting something go because, you know, you've got a wish fulfillment in front of you, something even greater. And I think it could be, you know, it could be either lovers in the past or lovers, you know, coming forward in the future. But whatever it was in the past was painful. Whatever it was holding you back. To me, it looks like communication. It's a closed book and, you know, this thing around his head. But it could be anything. It could be, you know, mental states holding you back. Take it as it resonates, regardless. There's something really, you know, you've got wish fulfillment in the future here with lovers on the bottom. Okay, that light, I need to work on this setup, seriously. That said, let's get into the oracle and see what that says. Now I have that song stuck in my head. I just keep hearing lightning and the thunder. Okay. Okay, so I'm taking this only, and I only do it with this deck because of the way it is. I cannot pronounce the name of the like the name of the card, but it says Mother Goddess of the Earth, of Sex, of the Moon, and of Birth, connected to the 2nd and 7th cards. The complementary primary impulses of masculine, number 2, and feminine, number 7, which can only bring forth descendants by cooperating. Benevolent protector of fertility, we see her devouring a malevolent centipede, for she was also seen as a purifying goddess to whom people confess their sins, which she purified by devouring them. She sounds, wow, she sounds like a praying mantis, which, no joke, I was taking a walk earlier this evening, and it was really cool because obviously there was like something, you know, starting to blow in. Little did we know it was like this thunder and lightning. But on our walk, in the middle of the sidewalk, I just happened to look down and there was a praying mantis right in the middle. So I took a picture of it and I have the picture. But that's so crazy. And that's like what okay, so that's what she looks like. Mother Goddess. So, the advice of the dead. Trust your intuition, but first accept and admit your defaults to yourself. Only this way can your journey be prolific, rich, and obscured by your ego. That's really beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to go into Seasons of the Witch. Hearing 4. So, I'm not going to get too dark on this one. But it was interesting because as I was shuffling, I was hearing some things that I can't repeat because this is YouTube. And then this popped up, the underworld. And it's number 40. I happen to be 40 years old. But take that as it resonates. It's just, you know, whatever. And it says, hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. So we're talking Mother Goddess and the underworld burning something that was holding something back, and then whatever's being burnt moving forward, it's going into wish fulfillment. You've got the Lovers on the bottom and the underworld. The story kind of reminds me, underworld, lovers, Persephone, and Haiti or whatever. Oh, interesting. Okay, so top of the deck, number 3, ancestors. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking upon the spine. That's beautiful. Okay, so let me look that up. Okay, so number 3, ancestors. Keywords: protection, guidance. It says your ancestors are always with you, protecting you. They watch over you and keep you from harm's way. They are present, telling you that it is safe to go forward, and you absolutely need to. You feel them with you. They also protect you from things you cannot see, like someone trying to put hexes on you or someone who's talking about you behind your back. These threats never make it to you because your ancestors have protected you without you having to ask. They want what is best for you, and they love you unconditionally. Rest easy. You have chosen this card because you're being protected and guided, even if you can't see how. Everything that has brought you here has been for a purpose. There is some lesson, blessing, or miracle in every situation you've ever faced, good or bad. Trust in those who watch over you. Know that there are thousands, maybe millions of your ancestors who have walked before you, sharing their love, wisdom, and protection. Be sure to thank them because you wouldn't be here if they hadn't walked their hardships before you. Many have lived and died, laughed and suffered and sacrificed so you can be here. Honor your ancestors by trusting them to watch over you. Call on them when you feel alone or afraid, and give your fears to them, allowing them to hold you as you walk your path through life. That's beautiful. And then the underworld, I don't want to make this super long, but I do want to see what that's about. I don't think that I've ever gotten that. Keywords: transition, judgment. Hand over your known, a shift is near. Take a leap, your journey is clear. I'm just going to cliff note it. In magic, the underworld is a place of transition between one life and the next. A place where you can retreat to replenish your soul and learn the details of your next human experience assignment. That doesn't mean you won't find judgment when you cross the veil. The message for this card is about transitions. It's about moving out of the old and into a new way of living. We've been clearing out baggage for a long time because it takes a long time to clear out ways of doing and thinking that make up our very ways of life. But it's time to step through the threshold into something new and different. This can be scary because it means something has had to die so that your new life may begin. That's what That's what this is. Oh, that's beautiful. That makes sense now. This is lighting something on fire and letting like the old way go, so you can leap into wish fulfillment, into something new. And if it's like love or, I mean, it could be self-love. That can be the masculine and feminine sides of you as well, self-love. Take it as it resonates, you know. But it says you're more prepared to handle this new path, or it wouldn't have been given to you. Embrace the change, loved one. I love it. All right, well, those are your messages, air signs. This is again for Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. If you enjoyed what you saw, I'll be uploading a lot more content. I do each of the signs weekly and monthly, and I'll be doing a lot more than that. And then little pop-ups when I have thunder and lightning and rainstorms that wake me up in the middle of the night. So make sure, you know, if you want to check out the decks, I'll have all of that information in the description. If you want to leave a tip or a donation, I've got all of that information there as well. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That would be super appreciated. And I hope to see you again soon. Thanks again. I'm the Cannastrologer, and you guys have a great night.